Oh yeah, that is a chunky agate. So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. Hi there, it's Kate from Katie Did. Let's go rock hounding. We are on the Yellowstone River and just waded across to this little island, and you had to spend about 103 the last few days. Today it's only supposed to get up to 95, so I thought we'd come earlier in the morning and see if we could get some rock hounding in without cooking our brains. Nice. First agate of the day. The river dropped pretty rapidly this year, leaving quite a few clean rocks, which I really appreciate. Last year, almost everything was covered with silt. Here's another little agate. Of course, one problem with clean rocks is that anybody else who has been here probably has searched them as well. So ultimately, I'm going to have to look at the silt. This is kind of not a very good example of a Montana agate. It's kind of almost a near agate, but it's got some dendrites in it. I'll take it. And here's our first little piece of petrified wood. So skinny. This looks interesting. Some kind of agatized wood, I think. Cool. Well, this is small, but it sure is pretty. Almost anywhere on the river you can hear the train because the train tracks go right. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a beautiful agate. Here's another beautiful little water line. I love it when they're kind of wrapped with chalcedony and then the water line is in the middle. Gorgeous. This is a cool little piece of petrified wood. And I have to be honest, as I was standing here looking at this, I looked over and spotted something really great. Can you see it? Look at that. Oh gosh. Oh, that is just super. Wow. Here's another pretty agate. The difficult part about finding something that great that early in the hunt is then you start thinking, well, what am I going to do for an encore? Okay, this is just ridiculous. Apparently nobody's really looked here. Wow. I feel so lucky. This one looks interesting. Looks pretty dark. Yeah, why not? Maybe we're gonna try to dig that one out. I love rocks that tell the story of the geology behind them. This is some porphyry along with, I'm guessing, basalt, and it is very volcanic, and I'm not going to take it along because, you know, why would I? But I just wanted to show it to you because I think it's very cool. Here's another little one, comparatively little anyway. Gosh, I should always stop and look at the little ones. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Madness, just madness. There's a nice piece of unakite. Look at this one. Look at the colors on that one. Wow. That is gorgeous. Here's kind of an interesting one. It has dendrites on it, but it's got some kind of color to it as well. I guess probably a jasp agate. Kind of the same thing with this one, I think. I do love these tangles. Sometimes though there are critters underneath. I've seen, well, Kava found a porcupine once. That wasn't so good. And I heard a rattlesnake, so I kind of stay away from them as much as possible. This floor is just so pretty. This is sure pretty. Maybe, it's agate type stuff on the outside, but this looks like opal. I don't know. We'll take it home and see. Super nice piece of agatized wood. Just the right size. So this is my plan to get to the other side of the island here. You can see that there's a layer of gravel covered by a layer of sand and then another layer of gravel on top of that. And this goes down for a long, long ways. Another little one. Here's an itty bitty stromatolite. It's definitely slower going hunting in the silt. You have to have a different kind of eye for sure. I've been finding more and more of these tube agates this year, and I don't know if it's like because there's a fresh deposit that's broken open, or if I'm just seeing them more because I'm noticing them. I don't know. This is a very cool piece. This is chain coral, I think, and it's in some kind of matrix. Wow, that's neat. or little, I love them all. Here's a big chunk of petrified wood. This is the first one of those I found today. I found some smaller ones, but this is chunky. Okay, I'm virtually certain this is not an agate, but it has such an agate-y shape that I have to check it out. Ah, darn, it's not an agate. That would have been something, wouldn't it? So we ran out of beach and decided we'd try to cut across through the forest, which is a little challenging, I'm not gonna lie. If I were as big as Kava, it wouldn't be nearly so hard. These are vines, and they like to impede my progress. These, on the other hand, are wild rose bushes, and their thorns have it in for my legs. We found a deer path, which probably will lead us to the water. Kava's pretty good at following those. These trees are Russian olives, and they have even bigger thorns. I get myself into these situations with the very best of intentions. Somehow it never goes quite the way I think it's going to. We're almost to the other side of the island, but it was a lot bigger than I thought. And now there's another vine bush to go through, so wish me luck. Well, I guess I paid for those beautiful agates that I found the easy way. Okay. Here we go. I was hoping for one last agate for the road. Chunky, chunky, chunky. This isn't an agate, but it sure is pretty. Huh, love that peach color. I'm pretty sure this is an agate. Well, no, it's a near agate. How about this one? This one's big. Big and chunky. Is it an agate? Or is it a near agate? Let's wash it off and find out. I think I deserve to have it be an agate. Maybe I deserve to have it be a near agate because I was so dumb. Oh yeah, that is a chunky, chunky, chunky agate. Thanks, River. You made me feel better. Okay, definition of irony. We didn't come this direction because I didn't want to wade in the water, the deep mud over there. I could have just come down here, accessed that beach, and not seen a single thorn. Psh. Oh well, sometimes you just got to keep on doing. Well, I've got ice water in the car. It's only a few yards away, and we're all safe. That was quite an adventure. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did too. This is Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing.